Hi guys, Crystal here from SavvyBroker.com, and I want to talk to you guys today about, well, first of all, about SavvyBroker.com. If you go there, we're going to be talking about the things to watch for in real estate that can hurt you, real estate fraud, realtors who lie, yes, shocking but true, and some of the things that can go wrong in real estate. As of 2009, we're not doing the paid subscription to my real estate blog. I've got some other things going online now, and I just can't keep up with it. There were quite a few subscribers for '08, but it's just too much for me to deal with. I've got so many things going on. So check out SavvyBroker.com, and I now have my blog that was my paid blog. People were paying last year $75 a year for, is at realestateindustrywhistleblower.com. And you guys can go there and read about some of the things that I think is wrong with the real estate industry. And it's a Confessions of a Realtor blog. It is a real estate whistleblower blog, letting you folks know what's really going on in the real world of real estate. So with that, I'm going to do some videos on the topics in that blog and some of the other opinions I have on the real estate industry. I'm no longer a realtor. I'm a real estate broker owner. I am not a member of the National Association of Realtors, and I am proud of it. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the dual agency debate. It seems to be something that people who are not into realtors and people who are into realtors, everybody seems to agree, everywhere seemingly, that dual agency is just bad and scary. I think dual agency is awesome. For me, dual agency is, yes, lots of money, I get both sides, wee! But for the buyer, with dual agency, here's the deal. You call and you get an appointment to see a house. You call the listing agent and they show you the house. Usually there's no big drama. If a buyer's agent calls, sometimes you have to wait, sometimes the timing's weird, there's games, there's just, that's just one thing. It's a sad fact, but working with the listing agent, most of the time, from what I've seen, you do get a better deal. You get more disclosure, more things are told to you. You get this incredible, magical thing happens where you don't get people interfering with your deal. For example, I've had situations where, say you have a buyer, or say I have a buyer, they went and seen a house, they love the house, we go to lunch, we talk about the offer, they go off and think about it a little while, they come back, and so there's a little bit of time span here. Then they come into the office and we fill out an offer. We fax the offer to the listing office, and the secretary answers the phone, the listing agent is out. There's an agent in the office who is having a floor day, which means if anybody comes in or calls, they get that client. Well, that agent gets that fax and it puts it on the listing agent's desk. But first, they make a copy of it and they take it to their desk. So the listing agent is mysteriously gone and nobody can reach him. The copy of the offer is now on their desk. I have left messages at the office. I've left messages on the realtor's cell phone. But there's still this mysterious time lapse, right? So the listing agent happened to be a broker owner. Okay, so the person in the office gets this offer and is looking over it and calls one of their clients who they'd shown the house to before, who was interested in it. So conveniently, and we'd only give them like a day and a half, and it was before a holiday, a major one, it was Thanksgiving. So we gave them a day and a half, it was a pretty good offer, and these people got in the middle of it, and all of a sudden, when mysteriously the listing agent showed up and got the offers to the seller, now there's two competing offers. Okay, so they get more money if it's an in-office sale. So they're going to pitch their agent's offer as a better deal. You know what? It turns out it was for less. It's just that they pitched it in such a way, and they made my buyer look like somebody the sellers wouldn't like. They made it so weird and controlling that the seller chose the other offer. Well, in situations like this, if they come back and they give you multiple counters, walk away, because you don't need to be in any drama like that. It's most of the time, 99% of the time, it's staged. It should never have happened. Had my buyer went to the listing agent, who was a broker owner, and went and seen the house and made an offer with them, had lunch with them, visited with them, sat down with them, nobody would have interfered with that deal. There would have been no fax for another agent to look at, even though the broker owner knew that was happening. There would have been no secretary, there would have been no office drama. The listing agent would have got the offer and presented it to the seller. And you probably would have got it for the price that you made the offer on. Because when you're thinking about commission, 10-20% is no big deal. 10-20,000, I mean. Like say, it's a big deal to a buyer, but to the realtor, it's not, especially if you're going to get both sides of the deal. So they're going to walk it through, and they're going to know more questions about the house. They've seen it. So I think that dual agency ends up getting you treated better, less stress, a better price, better protection. And a lot of people say, well, okay, if an office has a designated broker, so I was always taught that the broker owner, so I'm a broker owner, I own all the real estate listings. Say I have 16 agents and they have listings. And I can say, okay, Joe, you represent the buyer, and Tim, you represent the seller. Now, people think that that's not dual agency. That's designated, and that's a good way to go because, then the buyer and the seller both have representations and they can keep each other's confidences and secrets. They won't, because they're in the same office. They are going to work it out together, like some little negotiation for one thing. And for another, I was always told, if I'm the broker owner, I own all the listings. Doesn't matter if I have 1,000 agents. And all of these agents represent different people. I'm the broker owner. So it's dual agency. Even if it's two people in the same office, it is still dual agency. So I know a lot of people have been screwed over in dual agency, but I just encourage you to look at it a little bit differently because it's not right, it's not ethical, but it's a fact in the cold, hard facts of the real world of real estate. You will get a better deal from the listing agent. You will get treated better. You will get shown the property when you want to see it. You will probably get your lunch bought. You won't get nobody interfering with it, and get more disclosure, and it's just better all the way around. I'm sorry, but that's the truth according to me. So check out SavvyBroker.com, and thank you guys for listening. Have a great day.